Ladies and gentlemen, this is a WKA junior middleweight world title fight over 12 rounds. Our officials, our referee, Buti van der Heever. Judges, Johannes Ramakola, Etienne van Heerden, and Gert Kutsia, with timekeeper, Boy Meyer. Please put your hands together and welcome Izaul Soares! In the blue corner, trained by Alpheus Mokoena. He's 26, from Alexander, South Africa. He has had 10 fights, 9 wins, 1 loss. He is the current world champion. This is his second defense. His height, 1.82 meters, weighing 70 kilograms. Please put your hands together for Richard Izaul Mdunana.
Well, with the formalities done, it's a shake of the hands, and that's back to action. Referee just inspecting the gloves and the pads. Over to the man from Brazil now, Soares. He's known as Torao, that is the solid man. And if you look at him,
thank you.
If you look at him, he is a very solid man.
Second round. Round number 1.
Down to action. This is a 12-round middleweight fight for the WKA, World Kickboxing Association middleweight title. The champion at this stage, it's the junior middleweight title, I'm sorry. The champion at this stage then, Richard Mdunana. He hails from Alexandra Township. He won this title with his 8th professional fight. He's defended it once. He's a man that's really leaped up in the world of kickboxing, and he's one of the top kickboxers in South Africa at this stage, surprised in winning the world title, and he's never looked back since. Soares looks really, really solid and really tough. He's pouring in, starting very strong, as you can see, and they don't call him the solid man Torao for nothing. Mdunana, of course, a man that likes to use those kicks, keep his opponent away from him. Exactly what he's trying to do now. And I see Soares fighting from the southpaw. He's not a southpaw naturally, he's actually right-handed. He likes to change over in the fight. We'll see that often in this fight today. He fights from the southpaw, back to the orthodox, back to the southpaw. He continually changes, but favors the orthodox method of fighting. He says his strongest hand is his right hand. I had quite a lengthy chat with him, and I asked him how he saw this fight. He said there's no doubt that he will knock out Mdunana and take this title home. I asked Mdunana the same question. He said this title belongs to me and it's safe in South Africa. So a lot of action expected here, and if we look at this first round, well, I happen to agree with that. We're in Carltonville at the sports complex. We're witnessing a World Karate Association title fight in the junior middleweight division. The champion on the right of the screen now in the black trunks, Richard Mdunana from Alexandra Township. Looking at that sweep there, Mdunana complained about that. He was swept quite hard on the calf. Mdunana turning around, there you see the sweep, swept viciously by the Brazilian. Richard Mdunana in picture, looks composed and calm. He was very confident in the change rooms earlier today. Round 2 of 12 for this world title. Mdunana straight onto the attack. Retaliation from the Brazilian. distinct height advantage from Mdunana. Now it's a barrage of punches from the Brazilian. He's obviously very, very fit. Mdunana coming in at 1.82 meters with the Brazilian 1.7. So Mdunana has a significant height advantage. Height and reach obviously goes with it. Some interesting news about the Brazilian. He's won 3 Brazilian titles. He's won 8 Brazilian titles and 3 South American titles. He fought for the World ISKA title, that is the junior middleweight title, and against a Spaniard recently. He lost that fight. That's the only blemish on his record, the only fight that he's lost in his career. This is his second chance at fighting for a world title, and he's trying very hard. And Mdunana, he's only had 1 loss as well in 10 bouts now. Barrage of punches once again from the Brazilian. He's much shorter and stockier than Mdunana, trying to come inside and negate that height advantage that Mdunana has. And at the moment it's all the Brazilian. He's scoring well with some uppercuts and inside punches. That's Mdunana's trademark. He likes those big kicks, the reverse kicks, reverse punches. Easily gets out of that one. And at the moment the Brazilian obviously also just trying to find that range still. Mdunana comes in again. The sweep attempt again from the Brazilian didn't work, but he is definitely curtailing Mdunana and keeping him on edge with those sweeps. Nice punch coming from Mdunana at the close of the second round. Mdunana with that sideways stance, tries that reverse kick. He didn't succeed. They both go down, but no real harm done. Boede van die Heever straight away goes in there and stops the men. That is Richard Mdunana in his corner. Now support coming from the crowd with Soares. Round 3 of 12. Richard Mdunana of South Africa, the world junior middleweight title holder in the WKA division or WKA discipline. And he is trying to retain this title today, fighting a very tough man from Brazil, Izaul Soares. Soares, the shorter of the two, but he's doing well to negate that height advantage. And Mdunana trying to keep his man away with some kicks now to stop him. And you see Soares there trying to stop those kicks all the time. Meanwhile, in the background, you can hear Soares going. A very patriotic crowd there trying to support this man, Mdunana. Mdunana is well known for his kick rate. He's a nice combination coming from Mdunana. Trying to hurt his opponent now. Showing a lot of mettle and class there. Proving why he's the world champion in Mdunana. Soares, oh, he gets tagged with another one. Soares started very quickly, and another one. And he's definitely feeling the effects of those kicks. He's definitely slowed down. That's what I've been trying to say. He's slowed down since he started his barrage in the first round. Holding on now, and not attacking as viciously as he did in the first round. Mdunana starting to take control and showing that this man has to show him respect. This is great fighting from Mdunana. He told me he'll start slowly, suss his opponent out, and take it from there. And his kicks are once again proving to be the difference between the champion and the challenger. End of round 3.
Felez, o amor. Tu will see that I'm going to Felez. Masaladigo, Hasan is more. Wow, como pega no Felez. Como pega. Como ele. Como pega. O Felez. O Felez lema.
Mdunana trying that sweep down there. Then a kick. Defending very well, keeping his hands up. He tags his man again, pushes him back. Once again, that sweep. And then it's Mdunana just putting those punches in and keeping his man at bay. You could see Mdunana. He's very focused. Round number 4 starts with a flurry as the Brazilian tries to come in with that same reverse kick that Mdunana's used to great effect. Steals a punch in there. No real effect on Mdunana. And I think he's had a talking in his ring, in his corner. He's been told he's got to go out there and take the title away. And obviously that's what he's got to do. A champion will remain a champion if there's not enough proof that the title has been taken away from him comprehensively. Mdunana now trying to find that range again. Soares also just trying those kicks. Staying close to Mdunana now. I think he's learning that those kicks are devastating. He felt the effect of them on his body. Nice hands up from Mdunana. But those kicks are really effective. Very little emotion coming from the Brazilian. Izaul Soares. Trying to corner the South African all the time to limit that height advantage, reach advantage, and then release those barrage of punches. Very powerful, stocky punches that he delivers. And Mdunana would do well to take note of those punches and not let his defenses go. Once again, Mdunana at the end of this round starting to take control of the round and making the Brazilian work very hard to score any points. Fierce support coming from the crowd once again for Mdunana. Brazilian boring in, head on Mdunana's chest, and he's just basically trying to overpower Mdunana. Of course, that takes a lot of energy. At the close, a nice punch from the Brazilian. Seems Mdunana might have a slight cut on his eye. See some work on his eye in the corner. That big kick, tries that big hammer kick, it didn't work, goes down. There it comes again. But he's too short, Mdunana stands up high and just mocks him a little bit. Deep breath coming from Soares. In the meanwhile, they're working on the face of Mdunana. I'm not sure if there's a cut in his face. Seems like... Nice kicks from Mdunana once again. That familiar stance of Mdunana. He tries that side kick. Got a very strong side thrust kick. He's kept a lot of opponents at bay. Yes, there is a cut on the left eye of Mdunana. Most definitely. He's going to have to take care of that. Oh, he's keeping his man away. He's doing really well keeping his opponents away with those kicks. Soares has no answer to those kicks. Trying a sweep, but this is doing well by Mdunana. He's keeping his man at bay and stopping him from scoring, also keeping him from delivering those 8 kicks per round that he has to do. And once he comes inside, you can see Soares scoring. He's doing well when he's on the inside. Mdunana is just simply magnificent with that side thrust kick. Keeps Soares away. The man hasn't landed a punch, delivered a punch in about 10 seconds. Now he comes and tries to deliver some punches. Big haymaker. Still there's crowd support for Mdunana. A little bit of drop in pace now by these two fighters, maybe just resting. On the chest, that was a good kick. That went through, the heel went through, and Soares will know that he's been kicked in the chest. Now he's got him in the corner. Oh, pressure from Soares now. Best combination from Soares in this round, I think. Mdunana just mocking him a little bit. And Mdunana winning this round as well. Attack from Soares, that's at the close of the round. Big overhand rights, big ones, that was his best combination.
Não para, não para. Dá a volta, dá a volta. Olha se o pai ia ser para nada.
Round 6 of 12 for the WKA World Junior Middleweight fight. Big kick from Mdunana. No count there. Big smile from Soares as well. But Soares would have taken notice of that. Mdunana just edging him out. Mdunana fighting a great tactical fight. He's stopping this Brazilian from scoring points. And of course, you cannot win a fight if you're not scoring. Those big kicks are just keeping the Brazilian right away. I asked the Brazilian before the fight through a translator what he would do. He said, I hear this man can kick, but I'm just going to go inside and I'm going to make him tired and I'm going to win this fight. I'm going to knock him out. That was the word Soares used. Big uppercut from Mdunana. Soares' punches gliding off the gloves, off the head, not really connecting solidly. And really Mdunana doing very, very well in keeping this very strong Brazilian at bay. Soares is 38 years old. He's a veteran of the ring. He's been doing kickboxing for 15 years, and he's been around. Mdunana, 26 years old. And it's no mean feat to have only one blemish in your record, and that's in a world title fight. At this stage, it seems like Mdunana is heading to give this man his second defeat, and that'll be both defeats in world title fights. And that nobody can frown on. Big kick from Mdunana. That went through to the face, and wow, that was a nice kick. Bicycle kick. Once again, Mdunana conserving energy and landing those punches when he has to. Action from the sixth round. That's the kick. Yes, as the Brazilian tried to do a reverse kick and Mdunana pushed him away in the back. That doesn't count as a knockdown. Nice evasive tactics though from Mdunana. Once again, Mdunana with a big front kick and then an uppercut. Very nice work from Mdunana close up. Round 7 now started. Mdunana punching, pushing forward, and fighting a great tactical fight. I've said this before. I believe he's doing it. He's at this stage well on track, on my scorecard anyway. Not that I have chance to keep score properly. Nice kick punch from Mdunana. Barrage of punches, combinations, and the Brazilian is in trouble there. He's receiving them. He's just standing. Great combinations from Mdunana, but this is a tough man. You can see that. There's no doubt about this. But he's feeling these punches. This man in Mdunana has grown in leaps and bounds since winning that world title. Look at that. He's just raking in the points, scoring at will almost now. And the Brazilian has no answer for him at this stage. Still, those punches keep coming in. And the Brazilian must be hurt. Because before this, he was defending very well, protecting his face. He's not doing it now. And he is being punished. Thrown most of his defenses overboard now. Referee Buddy van der Heever has had very little work today. Mdunana's actions have spurned the crowd on. Shorter laws are coming again. Seems like a lot of the metal and fight has gone out of the Brazilian. He just tried a combination there and Mdunana didn't even flinch. He basically didn't even take notice of what was happening. That's interesting. I think that punch that he delivered, that straight left, hurt the Brazilian much more than he showed at that stage. Going into the closing seconds, that's it, end of round 7. Round 8 of 12. This is the world title fight. And it's lived up to its billing so far. Richard Mdunana, the South African world champion, has really grown in leaps and bounds as a world champion. And he's proving that he's a worthy champion. This man Soares, has had 36 fights. He's fought for a world title before. He's fought for 3 South American titles and 8 Brazilian titles. Vastly more experienced than Mdunana, but you can't see that. Once again, Mdunana ties him up. Great tactics. Keeps his man at bay. The Brazilian hasn't landed any significant combinations since round 2 or 3. And it's been Mdunana all the way. And I venture to say that Mdunana now in a comfortable lead. Over the halfway mark now. Well over the halfway mark. And Mdunana at this stage, I think if he stays in control, defends himself well, doesn't get knocked out by a big punch or knocked by a big punch, he should cruise to a comfortable victory here. Left jabs coming from Mdunana. Still, the Brazilian has no answer for those long legs. Oh, big push in the face. I think he must be getting very frustrated at the fact that he's not being able to score. And Mdunana has kept him at bay very, very effectively.
E quando ele chuta, você tem que girar ao contrário, pra mim não tá girando. Vamos, bom. Não sei. Aí eu passei, vou fazer isso. Tá brincando. Mata, como o senhor pira, ele quer de fazer. Ah, de boa. O senhor é de casa, né, mano? Tá querendo ver outro?
Well, this fight drawing close very quickly now. Round 9. It's only 4 rounds left, 3 plus this one. And Richard Mdunana on the right-hand side of South Africa, according to my scorecard anyway, in a comfortable lead now, and on his way to retain this WKA World Kickboxing title. Big punches from Mdunana, rocks his opponent. Izaul Soares from Brazil. He hails from Sao Paulo. Mdunana now showing scant respect for this man. He's checked him out, and the Brazilian's been found wanting. He's just not getting through the defenses, not scoring on Mdunana. Only problem in Mdunana's attack here, often when he does that reverse kick, he leaves himself standing with his back to his opponent. That's pretty dangerous. Ducks under that one very quickly, very easily. There you see a WKA World Junior Middleweight title fight. Soares pushing forward, driving forward, trying to get inside to score those points. But Mdunana has just fought such a tactical fight, so cleverly. He hasn't allowed the Brazilian any space in which to use his power. The thing with Mdunana also is he's such a deceptive fighter. If you look at him, he looks like absolutely nothing. You think he'll be an easy opponent, but he's probably one of the most difficult opponents to fight in the ring. Deceptive power as well. Nice punches coming from, they were great punches from Mdunana there, scoring points almost at will. Another one, Mdunana keeping his man away. There he scores on the button, another one on the button. Excellent, excellent combinations from the South African world champion. Round 10 of 12 rounds for the Junior Middleweight World Title fight, World Kickboxing Association. On the left, the champion, Richard Mdunana of South Africa, delivers that big reverse roundhouse kick. The Brazilian now attacking Izaul Soares from Brazil. Now he's trying to stay close to Mdunana. I think he's had a talking to him in the corner as well. And it's starting to look now like he'd have to score a knockout if he wants to beat this man in Mdunana to take the title away. This will be the third defense of this title for Mdunana. Second defense, his third bout. Pretty funny effort of breaking them apart there. A little bit of a warning about the head there. Don't know why. It's the Brazilian's boring in with his head on the chest of Mdunana. Nice combination coming off that reverse. But still, this Brazilian is just being frustrated by the elusive tactics of the South African world champion. Also, the timing of the Brazilian has been off, and I attribute that to the great evasive tactics that Mdunana has been able to use. He's a very quick fighter, deceptively quick, and manages to stay out of trouble most of the time. Great career waiting for this Mdunana. Big combinations. Rocks his man. I don't think he's hurt him to the extent that he'll knock him down, This Brazilian is really tough. He's taken Mdunana's best punches. But Mdunana's raking in the points almost at will now. Some action from this last round. Mdunana with that big reverse punch. And then it's the Brazilian coming through. But only 2 of those punches scoring. There you see it. 1, 2. This is the penultimate round. The Brazilian is still sitting down. He gets up now. The bell's gone. He's helped. The corner's not out of the corner yet. There they go now. And I think a lot of hard work now. That was a flinch from the Brazilian for that kick in the midriff. And you can see the bruising on his body. Oh, big kick from the South African. He's really doing well. He's fighting the best tactical fight that he could fight against this very strong Brazilian. And he's just doing so well. The Brazilian's showing bruising on the face, bruising on the body, and he's on the run now, staying out of trouble, and Mdunana just really dominating this fight. Oh, big sweep. Well, that's allowed. Mdunana's foot was up. That would have sapped a lot of power from Mdunana. Brazilian is on the run now. I think he's lost interest in winning this fight. He knows that he's far behind. The only thing that's going to help him here is a knockout. And whether he can knock out Mdunana remains to be seen. Big haymaker, yes, that's what he's trying to do. He balls in with that head. That could be dangerous. And Shorsa laws are coming again. I think this crowd sensing the victory, knowing that Mdunana has just been so effective and so dominant that there's little doubt that he's won the fight. Still attacking, all the attacking coming from Richard Mdunana. Tying him up again. At the bell, didn't really help. Pushing forward, then he trips Mdunana at the bell. Well, there you hear it. Shake hands for the last round, and Mdunana standing on his side with thrust stance. There's a lot of scarring on the stomach of Soares, also on the right eye, where those big kicks and punches have gone throughout the spot. Hardly a bruise on Mdunana. And a lot of intent now from the Brazilian. I think he's realized he's got to knock this man out if he wants to win this title. Yes, he's getting very serious now. But I think Mdunana knows that he's got to stay out of trouble now. Big combinations from Mdunana. No damage done. Oh, he gets tagged there and again. Going to have to be careful if he wants to stay out of trouble and win this title, keep this title that he's won. This is his second defense of the WKA junior middleweight title. furious action. You'd think these fighters have just started this contest. They're in the 12th round. They're fighting like they're fighting in the first round. 50 seconds. Mdunana gets tagged again. Gives it back tenfold with a big uppercut. Pushing his man. Oh, another one from Mdunana. Another combination from Mdunana. Another one. The sweep attempt again. But that's sapping the energy of this Brazilian. Izaul Soares. Soares simply has had no answer today. Been dominated by this fighter from Alexandra Township. Still they're clashing on the inside. Even on the inside now, Soares is not making any headway. Very confident in Mdunana now. Staying close to his man, even taking him on in his own game. That's it. It's over. I'd be very surprised if this man doesn't retain his title. There he is. And he knows it. Slow-mo, Mdunana the big reverse, he goes down. No harm done there though. That sideways stance, there he falls just from another angle, but nobody got hurt. Well, it was a great performance from the South African. His second defense of the title. He's very effectively curtailed this very powerful Brazilian, and I'd be pretty surprised if he didn't retain this title. It seems that we're ready for a result. We're going to go ringside in a moment to Ian Lockyer for the results. Ian Lockyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both fighters a thunderous round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, by unanimous decision, and still the world champion, Richard Mdunana!
Well, there you have it. Still the world champion, winner on points, and any other decision, well, nobody would have believed it. That was an excellent performance from Mdunana. Now the crowd has mobbed the ring. They're trying to get the people out of the ring. A lot of sportsmanship there coming from Mdunana. Excellent performance from the champion.